The second stage that I used to get in contact or to activate my intuition was through spending time in nature. So it's also in quiet nature, where there's only birds. You can only see birds, water. I loved surrounding myself in or near a waterfall because the sound of the water would really heal me internally, externally. It will heal my senses, my clairaudience, my clairvoyance, my clairaudience. I would train even, I would awaken in that state of being. So I love surrounding myself in nature. My lunch breaks, I would take a lunch break and just go and sit by the lake, just to hear that sound of water. Uh, those, that water running down. It was soothing. It was healing. It was meditative, you know. I would meditate a lot, but that's the next factor that I'm going to share with you. But nature really helped me as well to hear conversations from animals. Animals do conversate, guys. It's a whole story, it's a whole gossip that you can have with a birdie bird or a duck swimming in the pool on the dam. It's a whole conversation that you can have with these creatures that gives you a sense of belonging, you know. It's a conversation that is between you and your spirit guides. It trained me a lot because I was listening to the sounds, the surrounding, the trees, the wind. I would listen to the water speak. I would listen to the trees communicate. And I would know if the leaves are falling off the tree and how they actually fall off the tree or how the tree is moving. I would literally have a conversation. I would hug a tree, sit down a tree, read a book down the tree, smell the smell of grass. You know, I would stay in the rain just to get those raindrops. Um, falling down on my body. It would heal me a lot. It got to a point where my colleagues even said, Kantwena, every break you are there by the lake, you are sitting by the green grass, you're always spending time alone. Why don't you have friends? A lot of questions came in regards to why am I always a lonely person, which I still am, guys. I still am. I do have a friend, but well, now it's different. I do have a friend, but we are not that close because we just met. There's a lot of things that we need to learn from each other as well, you know. But I can call her a friend. Yeah, I can call her a friend. Yeah. So, why are you always alone? Those are the type of questions I would get. Are you even dating? Because we only see you at work. If you're not at work, you're creating content. If you're not creating content, you're sitting down a tree somewhere alone, like a lonely, crazy person. And you enjoy that because come 12 o'clock, you take your lunch, you take everything that belongs to you, and you go uyohlala phansi kwesihlahla thizeni, uyohlala phambi kwamanzi thizeni. You even carry a blanket, excuse me. You even carry a blanket, just to make sure that you are comfortable. And people wouldn't understand. It's okay not to be understood and misunderstood. Be okay with that as well, So I was okay. That trained me as well to just be okay with, not blending in and not being like other people. Not being like other individuals who are, I wouldn't say caught in the matrix, but who live their life normally, right? It's a normal thing for them to, everybody is doing what they are doing, it's familiar. their lifestyles are familiar. So it actually, the training of intuition did a lot of inner work in me. I had to declutter. I had to be honest with myself. I had to introspect a lot. Which is the third factor, self introspection helps with your intuition. Because when you declutter, you creating space to connect to the purest form of your intuition and to hear your thoughts, the healthy thoughts that are coming from a positive place. And instead of you paying attention to trauma, to fear, to doubt that is creeping in, that can actually be mistaken as intuition as well. So self-introspection, mirroring myself, and just you can call it shadow work as well, and just being honest with the kind of person that you have been, forgiving yourself for all the things that you didn't do right, forgiving yourself for the mistakes that you did. I don't know why I would call it mistakes, because everything happens for a reason. To me, I decided to have a different look at things, and not labeling things as mistakes or regrets or what. No, everything is a lesson, and you are meant to go through that path. You are meant to go through that experience for a reason, because you had to grow up to be the person that you are today, that is sitting in front of your face and telling you about how to train your intuition, or sharing my own experiences of how I trained my intuition and trusted my intuition, created a healthy relationship with my intuition. It's a relationship thing, and it's an honest relationship. If you are going to create a relationship with your intuition, you need to be as honest as possible.